Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Getting ready for the workday. Got some shipments to make. Took a short break from the daily lives. But back into it. Let's see here. August 1st. Alright, what's our shipping at? We have looks like we'll be shipping one to Georgia. So we'll get that saved. There we are. Alright, let's start getting these printed out. Got some coffee brewing. That's definitely going to help this morning. Looks like we've got a long day coming up. Got a few of our slides here. Yeah, we decided to just throw an old cowboy Ruger in the background, just for aesthetics. Our Siley optics. Some Tactical Dad gun lube. We actually got to do a range test today on one of our slides. Let's see, which one was it? One of our SM19 Turbo slides, I do believe. So we'll have to take that to the range today and test fire it. Let's get these all printed out. We'll get these all wrapped up this morning. Let's see, here's our Georgia. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. We're based in Arizona. Been doing this since January of 2023. There we are. What's this next? Oh, we're sending one to Texas. Okay. Let's see. Match these up. All right, here's the other Texas one. All right, shipping out slides to Georgia and Texas. And where else? Wisconsin. Okay. Send one to Wisconsin. Don't you do that. Feed, damn you. Okay, here, Wisconsin. Check out all these logs. There we are. We make our slides out of 17-4 stainless steel. We've got that steel bar in the background there. Here we go. Here's the other Wisconsin sheet. Here's the book cap for us today. Stony Danza, what's going on? Getting some slides shipped out this morning. Okay, we've got those. You know what I need to do? So I need to move all of those over here. Okay, there's the market, there's the sales. We have July. Let's add this one. 07 July 2025. That guy. Okay, those can all go there. That goes there. Looks like we're shipping out to Texas, Wisconsin, and Georgia today. Did I get some audio lag? Yep, got a little bit of audio lag. Let's fix that. Okay, let's get started. Let's go with Georgia first. All right. Actually, that one's going to be a little more difficult than the others. Let's start with Wisconsin. Well, let's see, what is it? It's August now? My goodness, we're in August. Okay, August it is. And I messed up the stamp. Silly me. There we go. Quick little fix. Quick little edit. There we are. What we all got going on this morning? How we all doing? I'm gonna go grab that coffee in a second. Hey, nice. Keep it up, man. Okay, which one were you? Let's see, don't need you. Flying Rich Firearms, how goes it? Picking up a squat rack for the garage shape? Right on, man. I am trying to be more health conscious myself. Cook more at home. No fast food. I think I'm going to pick up some salmon later. Yeah, that's about average. Sometimes you can find them 50 cents a pound, but that's pretty rare. Okay, that'll fit just fine. Let's get this taped up. For anybody joining this or watching this later, we are still doing our collabs. Just there's going to be a pause for any new ones. Focusing on helping out the current collabs we're already involved in. And we got to do some customer stuff, some client stuff. Can't do collabs if we're not making money. So I know we've been reached out to by quite a few people, but we're just going to help the ones that are currently on our list. And then we'll get to you guys eventually. You know, probably fall to winter time frame for new collabs. I gotta go to a range and test fire one today, if not tomorrow. My gym is only 5 minutes away, but I always end up having to wait for a machine because some broccoli head teenager or some female spending 5 seconds. Yeah, the gym cameras are kind of, yeah, that's, I don't know. Not my thing, anyway. I mean, some people use it as motivation, I get it. You know, showing their fitness journey to the world, I guess. Some people are honestly just trying to trap people. Don't call me radio, what's going on? Parking, driving, listening, right on. I appreciate the view. A patina slide? Is that one where it has like simulated wear? Because I mean, kind of. We've done battle worn in the past, and we currently do our space worn slides, which are simulated wear. We got a brief halt on the space worns for the moment. Need to get some machinery fixed. If you order one, we'll still get it for you. It's just it might be a little bit longer. We're waiting on a part from our tool vendor. Turns to blue to a degree. Good morning, Ed. How are you? Welcome to our live. Getting some slides shipped out today. There we are. Feel free to ask any questions while I'm working here. Just get some stuff packaged. Can't say I've ever done that, Stony Danza. That's making me think of like a copper, green, bluish kind of. I don't know. No, we don't cut OEM slides. We mill all these ourselves out of 17-4 stainless steel. So like a bar like this. Can't say we've ever tried it. Might be something we could do. Let's just reinforce this package a little bit because I don't trust the Postal Service. Heck, I got a letter the other day that was all torn up. I mean, it still got here, but... It's like, geez, what the heck happened to you, little letter? What's your opinion on how SIG is handling the 320 issues? They seem to be taking the... We investigated ourselves and found no issue, therefore it's all user error. Yeah. You know, and just from some of the tests I've been seeing people do personally, it does not inspire confidence. I have to say, ultimately, I'm disappointed because we had done a test for some slides. Not a test. We had started modeling, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And how all this stuff going on with SIG has just ultimately been very disappointing. Because we had already done some of the modeling work for what we were going to call the SM320, and just now we can't. Yeah, I think they're not... you know, if we ever have an issue, because we know stuff happens, you know, maybe a tool wears down too quickly and a part has an issue, we take care of our customers in that regard. Because, I mean, stuff happens. Human error happens. Machine wear downs happen. You know. You gotta take care of your customers. And if you catch things early, it helps you fix issues for later, so you don't have something like this where it's all snowballed, like what SIG is dealing with. Not a physical one, Ed. We have an online retail store, but there are a few stores in Arizona that stock our slides, like the Hub in Tucson, Mesa, Lakeside, and then Serious Arms in Prescott. And if they don't have the slide you're looking for, they can always order more, or you can just order directly from us at our website, StifflerManufacturing.com. Oh, where are more of those shipping labels? We got some right here. We've got everything we need at the shop, but I keep some stuff here just in case people order stuff overnight, and I can just drop it off at the post office in the morning. The SIG fanboy copium is hard right now too. I've seen a video where they put a screw in front of the trigger to bypass the trigger safety in a Glock 19, then screwed it in to move it to the breaking point, or the break point. Oh yeah. You know, I saw someone doing a test like that, utilizing his CNC machine to show trigger movement and how much it needs to be engaged to utilize the slide to make it fire, and it's 2 millimeters. So if for some reason the trigger moves 2 millimeters, you can tap the slide and it will fire. Yeah, kind of. If I remember the video right, the guy was doing that test to show that if there was any kind of minor trigger engagement well before the normal break, that SIG would fire. So if for some reason there was any sort of pressure on the trigger because of a holster, and then if you tapped your holster, or the holster jiggled and tapped the slide, that it would fire. Oh, maybe we were watching the same video there. Let's see here. Oh, yep, he has a custom one. Yep, custom works. So yeah, we saw the same video. Let me link that one in. There you go. Yeah, it's not going to be easy for SIG right now, certainly. But how they respond to things can potentially open them to liability, so it's understandable to a degree why they're responding the way they're responding. They've already lost $13 million in settlements or rulings or whatever. Which flux? Drawing a blank right now. Raider? Oh, let's see. You go there, you go there, you go there. You're covering my keyboard. Oh, the Sig Raider. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. No, no, I don't have one of that. I have a P320 M17. Oh yeah, and from like a legal perspective, yeah, they should. They should have immediately shut up. You know, it's exactly what they should have done. Okay, make sure this is the same packing slip to the same shipping label. Yep. Okay. Always got to check. Heck, I've gotten the wrong package. It's where it has my shipping label. It's addressed to me. You open the package and it's a different shipping label and it's someone else's product. Stuff happens. Well, sometimes it's cost, sometimes it's sales. They weren't selling enough. Same thing we're dealing with. Like, we get rid of colors because people aren't buying them. Because there's no point in stocking them. And Cerakote does have a shelf life. Can't just sit there forever. So if nobody's ordering it, we have to get rid of it. Other factors could be too much competition in whatever they're making. Or like in our case, we know we have competition, but one company copied our slides. So I'd love to bring the Leonidas back, but it's costly, and to be honest, when people are looking at doing a slide, a lot of them don't want to spend the same rates as like Agency Arms or Zev or Severi, Grey Ghost. And then when we have a slide that's close to those range, they just kind of go with our cheaper slides. It's understandable, everybody wants a deal. The Leonidas slide is more expensive to make, plain and simple. And people weren't buying it, so we just don't make it. The funny thing is, now that we've stopped making it, people all of a sudden have an interest in it. Which is, you know, people always want what you don't have. Let's see, the 1500 pistol with a brace that everybody went ape over originally. Yep, yep. They might make them again. I mean, we might do limited runs of the Leonidas and the Flash in the future. Just kind of whoever gets them first come first serve, and then you'll have to wait a while for the next one, kind of thing. Okay, that one's ready. Off to the next one. I was wondering if it only used the top slide and maybe trigger was on it. Possibly. Let's see. Texas, Texas. Here we go, Texas. Regarding the Viper, I guess technically some gas could expel from there, but no, not really. It's mostly an aesthetic thing, and it's also just us being cocky. We did it because we can, and other companies who are using lesser steel can't. Kind of looks cool. Good question. I've got a few here. Let me just pause the video slightly, so for a second, so I can move some stuff. Let's see. Here is a zoom slide. So a zoom slide comes in at 10 ounces ish, and here is a Viper. Hmm. 9.5 on the Viper. Though once you add the internals back to it, you're going to get back ounces again. Internals, front, rear sight. Have your sight plate on. Yeah, so Vipers come in at about 9.5 ounces. Zoom slides come in at about 10. Hellets are about the same. And that's before you're adding in parts kits, optics, anything like that. I should go get that tea. Coffee. Tea. What did I make? Oh, it's going to be a long day. I made tea. All right, where am I at? Let's see, Texas, and that's Texas. So I need this. Green tea today, specifically jasmine. Being healthier. Oh, this is so much easier at my workbench. Got more space for it. Everything's all organized. Go. Get all taped down. You're going in. And let's get this packing slip set up. Slide these in together. Okay. And the fragile sticker. There we go. Next package done. Okay. Next package. Okay, you are already wrapped. Let's check the sheet. You are already boxed. Okay. let's check the listing just to be sure. Yep, that it is. Alrighty. You know, we do more of the shop lives, but not all of our employees want to be involved in them, and we understand that. Not everybody wants to be on social media, or even be on video or TV or whatever. It took us a while to get kind of used to the idea. There we are. And you're going to go in here. Tape you up. Thank you all for joining us this morning. We're getting a little closer to that 1K subs. Once we do, we're going to be doing a slide giveaway. Going to be one of our Vipers. Okay, let's get you added on here. Let's see, this is going to go in like this. And, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Let's move this forward a little bit. I need a little more space. We are planning on doing a Labor Day sale, so that's going to happen. I've already got it kind of set up. And we'll be doing something for Glocktober too. Get in there, you. Okay, there we go. Now I need less space. Go back to the regular full display. Okay, let's get you in the back side. Check that label one more time. Yep, yep, and yep. And a quick little fold here. There we go. And another Fragile sticker. And seal the seam. There we go. All nice and packaged up. Sending off slides to Wisconsin, Georgia, and Texas. You can go there. Oop. You can't go there. Okay. All right, now, have we gotten any other sales? Nope. Nope. Looks like we're good for now. Funny thing is, I'll get to the post office later and someone will buy something. Oh, excellent. Let's see. Today's Friday. Yeah, let's request one. Okay, excellent. There we are. Just shipping out some slides and parts kits this morning and drinking some green tea, talking about the business. Got a Labor Day sale coming up. Feel free to ask any questions while I'm here. There we are. Magic. Back again. So now without that there, I can actually touch things and do stuff. And so, we've got things like our SM19 zoom slide. This one here, of course, is in lightning stencil, courtesy of Tactical Penguin. All of our slides come with a Trijicon RMR flat optic cut. We've got standard options like that zoom, or ported options like our Viper. All of our slides come with a Trijicon RMR cover plate made out of aluminum, not plastic, aluminum. And they come in a wide variety of colors, which you can see on our website, which we've got in the description below. Unless I forgot to add it to the description. Which I did. So let's add that real quick. And while I have not had the issues on YouTube that I have experienced on Facebook or on any of the meta platforms, we still have a very, very disclaimer heavy description. So it'll do things like, disclaimer to YouTube, we do not sell firearms. Stiffler Manufacturing LLC is a veteran-owned business registered in the state of Arizona that has a physical brick-and-mortar workshop and online retail store. We sell products that are lawful in all 50 states and are not restricted by any federal law. Installation disclaimer. Slides and parts kits may require installation by a professional and qualified gunsmith. Consult a qualified gunsmith in your area for questions. All kinds of little things. The Glock disclaimer, that's the longest. This product is not manufactured, authorized, endorsed, or warranted by Glock. Glock does not warrant or represent that this product is compatible with Glock pistols. Glock is a federally registered trademark of Glock Incorporated and is one of many trademarks registered by Glock Incorporated and Glock, lots of letters. Neither Stiffler Manufacturing nor this YouTube page are affiliated in any manner with or otherwise endorsed by Glock Incorporated or Glock, lots of letters. The use of Glock on this video is merely to advertise the sale of pistols, parts, components, or accessories that are compatible with Glock. For genuine Glock Incorporated and Glock, lots of letters products, please visit Glock.com. Yeah, lots of disclaimers. And it's real heavy on Meta because for some reason their bots, if you don't put a disclaimer, can't detect. Even if you do put a disclaimer, they detect your product and they detect your videos and your posts, and it's like, hey, you're doing something that's against our rules, when no, we're actually following the rules. As a business, we're allowed to talk about our product. But Meta is not known for having the best moderation team. Reddit, I would say, is arguably worse. Reddit has some of the worst admins I've ever seen. And there's really no way to, explain away anything, put your point. It's just, hey, I'm appealing, and they tell you to go fuck yourself. Reddit is awful. Meta is pretty much just as bad. There we go. And what should we change the thumbnail to? That'll be one. Let's see. We got a red slide. Maybe I should. No, I already did that one recently. How about? Yeah, all right. Let's do this one. Burnt bronze. I need to pluck some more of those. Save. Which also makes me realize I need to view my channel Let's see who we got. JS Tactical, Fallman, the Reaper. Oh, the Reaper's live? Oh, right, he's doing bathwork tile work right now. Oh, yeah, yeah, Stony Danza. And, you know, the big issue, we just got unrestricted from them again. So now our page is recommendable again. But they're going to restrict us again eventually. And it'll be over the same bullshit. They've been threatening us over a post where we wished the Marine Corps a happy birthday back in 2024. 9 months ago, we wished them a happy birthday. And we said, hey, active military, National Guard, Reserve, veterans, retirees, you get 10% off with Stiffler all year long. Everyone else, you know, you get temporary sales, but like military folk, 10% off all year long. We just wanted to let them know that. And the very picture of the slide got us banned. Not banned, restricted for ever. They're still giving us shit for it. And we're stuck like that until I think November this year. I think. A 1 year of just you or what Facebook screwing with us. Nothing you can really do about it. Let's see. Let's edit that one. Let's edit that one. Let's edit that one. And that one. Yep, I realized I made a mistake. The YouTube disclaimer and the Rumble disclaimer are exactly the same, with the exception of the words YouTube and Rumble. I made a boo-boo. Oh, that's right. We added a copyright disclaimer. So, for example, this YouTube video may contain copyright material in accordance with the fair use doctrine under U.S. copyright law. The content is intended for education, commentary, and criticism to further discussion and meaningful discourse. Yeah, gotta have that on there. Let's see. YouTube, YouTube, this blah, 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 blah. Copyright disclaimer. Save. Made a whoopsie. We'll fix it real quick. But they can have a live video of somebody doing weed dabs, which is still Schedule 1. Yeah. And they can have videos of half-naked women and people committing crimes and doing, you know, freaking ghetto stuff. Yep. You know, we got banned from Linktree, too. Same concept. You can have basically pornography and, you know, basically e-girl prostitution, but you can't sell firearms or firearms parts, even if they're lawful. It's pretty bullshit. And so that's why we use link bio, which, by the way, it should now be in the description below, but we have our link bio linked to everything. In case we go dark somewhere, you guys can still find us. Because it happens. It happens quite a bit. It happens to a lot of channels. Effectively, yes. While I am drinking my green tea, I'm doing it like a man. Okay, let's swap this to talks. Yep, that's a public video. Forgot to add the tags to this the other day. I wish I could set this up automatically to have all of, like, for example, stream language and title description language should just automatically be English United States. But I can't auto set it, and that's aggravating. When was this uploaded? Whatever. Man, I take a couple days off of live, and I'm getting, like, nobody. Getting nobody in today. Oh, the end purchaser state. For example, this is a great example is eBay. Some states don't have a sales tax, like I think Delaware is one of them. So when people buy from our eBay store, it kind of trips us out every time because all we see is the shipping and handling, no tax. But then we sell to another state and there's tax. What the hell? You mean like to us if you were to buy something from us, or hey EDC, what's going on, man? Oh yeah, I accepted that offer. Okay, we saved this video. Good to go. What about this guy's video? Yep, I used the Rumble language because I'm a dummy. Okay, now did I do that with all the others, though? That's the big question. I don't think I did, but it's an easy mistake to make. Yeesh. Okay, I did it with a lot of them. Cripe. It also could be the time of the day. Sometimes I notice when I do early lives, I don't get a lot of people, and then it kind of pops up later that I do. Don J, what's going on? How you liking those slides, man? Okay, not bad, not bad. Let's try and do this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Nice. Oh, no worries, Tony. Were you asking like if you wanted to buy from me if you submit your tax information to us, or because I'd have to ask my shipping manager. She tracks all that kind of stuff. You could always email us about it too if that's what you're talking about. Okay, yeah, man. Shoot us an email over at sales@stifflermanufacturing.com, and she handles like all that stuff, my shipping, QC, all the logistics for that. So she'd be able to answer that better than I would. I could find the answer, but she's like on point with that stuff. What state is that in? Like, is that just something your state lets you get, or because that's kind of cool. You think you guys would take an LF 19 LF live free armory? Yeah, yeah, definitely shoot that question to them because, you know, you might be the first person we've dealt with for that. We'll have to see if we can deal with that. New stuff all the time. Is that what the LF19 is, Don J? Live Free Armory? I'm aware of their products. Oh, you know what? This is not a bad one to put up in the future. Damn. Oh, right. I left that in there, didn't I? We have ports. Ported slides, anyway. We don't do ported... We have ported barrels through ELD Performance. We don't make ported barrels. Oh, it shows you how healthy I'm trying to be. Freaking green tea and oatmeal for breakfast. Come on, zoom out. Zoom out. Let me get the whole thing. There we go. Copy. And save. Crap, does this mean I have to go through and do all my videos again? Damn it. That's a good idea, though, but damn it. Ah, well, it is what it is. Let's go do a quick refresh. 788 on the subs. I think we lost one person. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I missed a few questions there. We were able to register it with Amazon as well. Walmart has their own card. You have to get through them directly. That's interesting. Yeah, definitely email her. And, well, email sales. She'll be the one to respond, most likely. I don't know if I charge as much as a slide for a ported barrel. It depends on how hard it is to do. That's a lot of the factors, like why we don't have the Leonidas and the Flash anymore. Besides the fact that there's some people out there copying them, is they're hard to work on. So we charged more for them. The problem with charging more for them is people just didn't buy them. They went over and they saw, oh, well, you've got the Zoom over there for $145. I'll just buy that. Oh, yeah. And if you like that, you might like this one. The SM19 Flash. There's one company out there that copies it, and they changed a few things on it, but it's ours. Oh yeah, we were playing around with a laser engraver a while back. This is actually the first Leonidas. No, the first one we produced of the Leonidas, so. Come on, zoom in. Or focus, whatever. There it goes, I think. Yeah, we might start engraving our slides at some point. Brand recognition, you know. LFA, I want to say their stuff is... Was that who it was, Don J? I might have missed that one. LF19. I want to say their stuff is 416 stainless steel. Yep, Live Free Armory. Get me the list of all the ones you want to send, and I'll ask them again about it, because we've been so busy. Stuff like that's been tossed on the back burner, and it might be a minute. They might not approve any slide swaps unless it is a Glock 26, a Glock 34, or anything that's Gen 4 or Gen 5 that we already have. They would probably approve that almost immediately. And I could be wrong. This is just stuff I hear through the grapevine. Oh, hey, they use the Raptor cut. That's interesting. Use a flat RMR just like us. Anyway, stuff I hear through the grapevine is like theirs was 416, and one of their big issues is that they have to get their stuff heat treated. Okay, so here's a good example. With an asterisk, current lead time is 4 to 6 weeks to make a slide. Our lead time is 1 to 2 weeks. And ours is out of harder steel. Now, they could have a bunch of contracts that might explain that. If you have a lot of contracts, that increases your lead time because you're trying to provide for a lot of people. And if you're making quality work, some people won't care about the lead time. It's just, but, you know, when you're supplying to distributors and stuff like we are, lead time really matters because we have to get paid, they have to get paid, so the customer can get the product. And everybody has to get paid in the process. Like, if they don't do a down payment, the distributor, for example, if they don't do a down payment, we can't buy the steel we need to make the slides. If the steel maker can't get the money from us, then they're going to sell to someone else. So that might create delays. Because they already know what steel we want. They know that we want 17.4. They know we want it at a certain length. So they have it set aside for us and other businesses like us too. So when you stop ordering, that creates problems. Or if you don't pay on time, that creates problems. And shipments don't get delivered on time, that creates problems that all affect lead times, that all affect vendors and customers getting angry. Yeah, if the Cub is out of spec, that probably wouldn't benefit us. We might be able to do measurements against it just to see where it's out of spec, but we do need a 26. I do need a 43. I do need a 34. And a 20 or a 21. Those wouldn't be immediate. And again, I can only swap for what I currently have. Now, we are working on a 43, so if someone gave me a 43 that we could use for testing and stuff, then I could give them a 43 as soon as we're done with it. That one's more reasonable, but if someone were to give me a 20 or a 21, I couldn't give them anything for I have no idea how long, so I wouldn't even accept it. I don't want to fall into the mistake of what some other businesses have done where they've accepted money for like pre-orders and you're not sure when it's going to be ready. And that's how bad things start happening. Let's see. For the winner of the slide giveaway, have you decided the color or does the winner get to pick? And if they want a non-standard Cerakote like camo, can they? So the giveaway is going to be completely free. And we have not decided which color we're going to do, but we know it's going to be a specialty slide. So it could be camo. It could be one of our lightning ones. It could be anything, really. It could be a honeycomb. It might even be engraved. We might laser engrave it. Something that says something like 1K YT for 1,000 YouTube. I don't know. Stiffler Manufacturing on the side of it too. I mean, and we might, do more on our others too. Like if Facebook gets to 1K and Rumble gets to 1K, and so. So there's more opportunities to win stuff in the future. It's just, there you go. Here's a link to all of our stuff. Oh, the black and gold honeycomb's awesome, but I have an idea for the honeycomb that I want to do so bad. I just don't know if it's viable, but if it is, I want to do it. Oh man, Stoney, we just sold, well not we sold a slide to RB Tactical, who's over on YouTube. Sorry, over on eBay. Man, I'm tired. And he already sold it. He's asking us if he can buy another one, and I'm like, I don't have any spare ones at the moment. But he buys from us retail, or sorry, wholesale. And then he sells on his eBay page, which is pretty cool. Actually, he's got some of our old flashes on there. But yeah, that camo slide he bought from us went quick. Go ahead, Don J. Man, I'd be happy with it. Feel free to show off what you got. I've been trying to find some local Arizona businesses, but there's not many that are interested. And some of them, that's just not what they do. There's a few that just do like old cowboy guns and stuff. Or some just are interested in trying somebody who's only been around for almost 3 years. They want somebody who's been around for a lot longer. Which, I mean, I guess I understand, but damn. Yeah, let's get that one sent. Yeah, burnt bronze looks awesome. Let's do a quick refresh. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to recopy all of those. That's okay. In Clovia, California, there's a big increase in parts shops that deal only with uppers. Well, I wonder if they're trying to get ahead of the California ban that I heard about. Oh, let's see. Did I mess this up? I might have messed this up. Okay, let's go to content. Let's go to lives. There we go. Oh, make sure we delete that. And this is what happens when you do all of your editing when you're tired. Oh, thank you. The design actually started out as a snake, and then it evolved into a dragon. I remember when we were first doing that. Oh, the same one we have is the same one that's on the website. Actually, let me put this below here. It's going to take up a lot of room, but... Oh, that did not go how I wanted it to. Okay. Yeah, that did, yeah. Okay. Oh, weird. My video feed and my PC feed are not linking up. Okay. Let's see if we can fix that real quick. Okay, did that work? Did that fix it? I'm not seeing text. Someone type something. Testing, testing. Okay, I can see it on the PC. Can't see it on the phone that I'm doing the live with. Interesting. Well, thank you, YouTube. Ah, there we go. Got it fixed. Okay. Fun on a bun. Oh, and the morning dog. One moment. Do I think there's any Stiffler slides sitting in the evidence room? Man, I hope not.
It's not too thick, so it's not like too much. It's not real soft like the other ones. And then
Morning visitors. Oh, let's see. I should probably start prepping to go into work. We've been on here for an hour and a half. No, not really. I took the last few days off just to rest, relax. I had to do our social media metrics. I'll be right back. It's always something. No, not yet. Just getting some slides shipped out. Kind of stony. But I also do some side work. And then I got to go into the shop. Okay, let's see. Let's check all these edits. Do some work from the house. Do some work at the shop. Do side work around town. Never not busy. Okay, so we want to get... There we go, that fixes it. Okay. I probably don't need to put the Glock disclaimer in the YouTube vids, but you know what? I'm not dealing with attorneys. And the other disclaimers are just because people are stupid. Yeah, I've seen it, but I'm probably not going to buy another Battlefield game, and I've long since abandoned COD, so... The only thing I really play anymore when I get time is Helldivers. Oh yeah, I remember Tarkov. That was a wild game. Okay, let's edit you, 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 and you. There we are. Ectolube. It's a rough job sometimes. Let's see, 2,600 hours. Yeah, Tarkov is stressful. Let's see, that sale ended. Man, that went quick. We sold so many of the blend slides. There we go. Oh yeah, I remember this. Alright, save. Save. Lots of the background work that you have to do. Okay, let's check that. What did I miss? Fighting raiders on labs, basically. Okay. You don't have any friendly AI to help? Okay. Okay. Hmm. I should do a few more like these. It's been a minute since I've done content like that. Okay, that's good for now. Alright, that's probably where I'm going to end it, guys. I got to get off to the post office and off to the side job before I go off to the machine shop. So thank you for everybody for the likes. I don't think I got any new subs. Let's take a quick look. Nope, no new subs. That's okay. 788, we are getting closer to that 1K. But thanks for joining us, everybody, and as always, stay 2A.